Okay everyone, welcome back. So today is the 15th of October and things are starting to move. We've got headers out, fire trucks out, headers out, chasers out, fire truck out. We've got all the fill bins out. There's a possibility we could start harvest today. So yes, possible start to harvest. We've got our staff, so we've got Annabelle back. So Annabelle will be driving header number 2, and Henry's obviously on header number 1. We've got flags to put down on them today. We've got Paige here as well. So Paige is a friend of Annabelle's, and she is going to be driving the green chaser. So she's on the ute. So yeah, we've got our team. We're all sorted. Dad's going to be on the other chaser, and I'm running around on the ground. Yeah, so we're all well, everyone's biting at the bit to get into harvest. The problem is, for me, we've got rain predicted tomorrow. So Wednesday and Thursday are predicted for 5 to 15 and then 1 to 5 mils. So I don't want to start harvest and have everything get absolutely saturated, and then we've got to clean everything out and all that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We could possibly start today because everyone's just getting eager and wants to get into it. But thought I'd show you something. We've got a new addition. We've got a new truck. So this is our Western Star, our new Western Star 1998, and this is going to be on the Earnshaw bin. So this is going to have the flat top trailer with the falling over, with the Earnshaw on it. So that's what this thing's role is. So it's a weapon. She goes well, she drives well. So it's a very nice truck to drive. But we don't have a name. So get to naming. I've already put it out on Instagram. We've had a few interesting comments come in. Westy, Star, Stud because of the number plate, Butters from South Park, and I said Butters early on because it's a Western Star, and there's obviously Western Star Butter. So come up with a name. I'll put some of the Instagram names up here so you can get a bit of idea what we've got. But yeah, the new truck, it'll be bloody good for us. So I'm going to bring up the chaser here because this needs an oil change this morning, and yeah, I'll show you what we need to do to the header. We have got the header front to fix. So this is the front that George hit the rock on, and we did get it enough so that it was alright, but every time we put it onto the trailer it pushes it back up, and what happens is, you can see here, if I can spin that around, see how the it's probably a bit dark for you guys, but this rib here nearly hits that, and I believe when the joiner comes around, the joiner's going to hit it. So as you can see, we've taken all this off. We're going to take the whole thing off again, bring it into the shed, and we're going to just spend a few hours heating and hitting and seeing if we can bend it back down, because yeah, we can't operate it how it is, because yeah, it's just not going to work. I should show you Henry's one. So this is what his looks like. So you can see how I can't get my fingers in, and you can see Henry's one here. I can get 2 fingers in like that. So George hit the rock here and it's bent this all the way up, and yeah, it's just causing nightmares. So we're going to see how we go. We yeah, see how we go fixing it and get it so it's going to be working. I should say George hit the rock, but it wasn't his fault. Like, you hit rocks with headers, so it just happens. But it's just, these fronts are so fragile that they just bend up. So yeah, it's wasn't his fault that he hit the rock, but yeah, we've just got to fix the issue. So we're just having a look at it all and just seeing what our plan's going to be. It was, you know, take this whole unit off like we did last time and take it in the bear, heat it, do it that way. And then as we're looking like this, Dad's just noticed, so you can see we've got this arm here, so that bolts on to this, and that's what you know, holds this whole unit up. So that there, you can see how level that is. If I come over here, you can see how this one is going up. So with that being up, it's lifting obviously this all up. Maybe, just maybe, we still know that that's bent, because if you watch that video back, we knew that it was still slightly bent up. But maybe if we are able to bend that down, it'll bring this down and could hopefully get us our desired outcome. Now, to do that, I'm going to assume we're going to have to take the belt off. We're going to have to remove the belt completely so that we can then access well, actually we are going to still have to take that off, but so we can access that from up here, and then with the belt gone, the roller gone, everything gone, we'll be able to hit that down and yeah, see how that goes. So what was already going to be a half day project probably just turned into a whole day project. So yes, right, best crack into it. Yep. Okay, it's off. So Dad, we've got to go down. Out.
I can't see how that's going to come down.
You've got to come down and fold that out, basically. Look, you're right.
You got it quick.
Hang on, hang on. This is getting caught.
Which way?
Your way. This way. If we can. Hang on. Hold there. I'm just going to take that off. Are you alright?
Not really.
Not really.
What are we going to do?
So this here is getting caught between the, like underneath the yard. Oh, is that loose now? There we go.
That's not very dramatic.
Yeah.
Right, with this off, you can now see clearly just how bent up this side is. So I should probably get a straight edge and not use my finger, but you can see how this one's straight and this one here is bent up. Now the other one inside is definitely bent up as well, there's no doubt about that. But we reckon if we can bend that one down, it's gonna help with this side here. So we just got the mission of trying to get the belt off, which we've never done on these ones before. It's a lot different to what we used to. There used to be joiners, but now can't we lift the belt out and slide it out this way. We're all learning this together. It's a learning experience to do this. We've also got to somehow get the roller off. But
Yeah.
so we're getting this off. We've got two decks there.
Well, we don't need to get that out.
No, well, true. We only need to
get
get that side out so we
and then just fold it over.
can fold it that way. But we've got these runners that run underneath here. These deck runners. Oh, that's the whole. I think we just undo that, lift that up. Bring back the old joiners. It's much easier, much nicer. This is a silly way.
And 43 easy steps.
Yeah. One max. That both did it.
Yeah. Have a look.
So we've hit it and bent it back down, so it looks better. I don't know if it's perfect, but it definitely looks a lot better than what it was. So that would definitely help chucking that in now. What we're going to do, Dad's got some blocks on the other side. We're going to get the loader. We'll put a block of wood there, a block of wood there underneath, and a block of wood on top here, and then just lower the loader down and try and bend this out, do a cold bend, see what happens. So you guys probably see that from here it slopes down, so we're just trying to bend it back up. Now we don't have enough pop rivets well, we're not sure. We think we've got just enough maybe to finish it off, to take this off to do heating, but yeah, if we wanted to get started today we might not be able to use this front till we had someone going to town, but we'll give the cold one a go and we'll see what happens. Might make more sense now. So block of wood, and then on top we force down just where it is there. We'll see if it bends. It did bend coming off a rock, so well, at speed and with 17, 18, 19, 20 tonne behind it, so we'll just see what the loader can do.
Yes, so. Yeah. Not doing anything, is it just, no, it's just turning it, twisting it. But it might be just needing to maybe try and keep it going down. Keep going. Putting all the weight of the loader on there, and it's just got it straight. So that's just going to spring back again. Yeah.
When we did that stuff with the loader, it has worked to a degree. As you can see, we've taken the bash plate off the bottom. We did find enough pot rivets. So here we are. This edge here is obviously flat along there. Now we're going to do more of a band-aid fix here, but with all the tools and stuff we have available to us, it's the best option. We're going to heat all of this up, and then we're just going to hit this down, and then that will mean that it won't connect with our mat like it was. And there is still a slight bend in it, but it won't be anywhere near as bad as what it was. So that's the plan. We've hit it level, and we've just rested it back into place on its bolts, and we're going to see if it's going to clear. Looking from the back, it looks like we haven't really changed much, although it was nice and flat out there, so yeah, I don't know, we're all about to find out. It's still so close.
Hey Paul, I'll just disconnect the PDO.
So we've taken it off again, and we've just driven over it with the loader a couple times, but then used the blade of the loader coming across the side of it, to which we've bent it, and hope it's bent it perfectly. So you can see here, this is where the loader has bent it, but I reckon it's probably bent it back to where it normally was. It just looks horrific, but it'll do the job. We've got
And
a nice clearance there.
Our bolt holes are lining up again now.
They're lining up. I think we'll just go with that. It'll do. We can get it in there. We've got a nice even clearance the whole way along. The only thing will be when we go and rest it on the trailer, will it be out? But I mean, hopefully it won't bend it back up because that's quite bent, so we'll see. Got the front all back together. Now look at this. Would you look at how straight that is? That's an amazing result. Can't really move the knife, which isn't a good thing, but it is all rusted up. It hasn't been run up yet, so we'll run her up, check it over. And if you have a look here, we don't have the 2-finger gap that Henry's got, but we have a decent gap there the whole way along. It's a consistent gap, so we should be right. So now what we'll do is we'll move it out somewhere, fire it up, test her up, and just make sure she's all working. And yeah, then she's ready to head to the paddock. Looks to be working good. So just there, I was adjusting our auger speed on the top there. Now, if we start in Barley, there's no real point, but we've got it right now anyway. So yeah, we've got that sorted. It's good. Hopefully the knife will free up after there's a little bit of movement there, not a huge amount, but I can move it now. But once we run that rust off, it should be right. After the first hour, we'll check everything, make sure it's not hot, nothing like that. So guys, I reckon we're going to leave the video there. There isn't going to be a start to harvest today. It is currently 2 o'clock. We got things to do to head us still and move stuff down, which works out, because if it rains tomorrow, it would just be really annoying. But anyway, we're going to leave the video there. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we'll catch you in the next one.